we would want to say that it's a country of just over 16 million smiles. We have a country which is fairly youthful because we have a youthful population. And it's a country which is at peace with itself. It's a country which is rich in biodiversity. And our weather, I think, is one of the best. It's one of the best places in terms of weather.
Connecting minds, creating the future. The Expo 2020 has delivered on its promise of being the world's greatest show. Located in the Opportunity Pavilion is one such land of great opportunity. We speak today to Ambassador Mary Mubi, the Commissioner General of Zimbabwe at the Expo 2020, and we discussed everything about this land of opportunity.
Zimbabwe, a thriving country in Southern Africa, named after a heritage site, Zimbabwe, meaning a big house of stone. Zimbabwe is 41 years old, having attained her independence on the 18th of April 1980. Zimbabwe is currently led by His Excellency, the Head of State and Government, President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Zimbabwe is a lower middle class economy, projected to achieve upper middle class status by 2030. The country's official currency is the Zimbabwean dollar, as listed on the Global Stock Exchange. Zimbabwe has a fast-growing GDP, with wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles growing by 586% from 2019 to 2020, and manufacturing growing by 518% in the same period. Zimbabwe is a land-linked country in southern Africa, bordered by South Africa to the south, Botswana to the west and southwest, Zambia to the northwest, and Mozambique to the east and northeast. Zimbabwe has good roads, rail and air transport networks, modern communication systems, hydro and thermal power. The Zimbabwean plateau is generally elevated by Mount Nyangani in the scenic Eastern Highlands being the highest point. Zimbabwe's remarkable resource and human capital has made it an attractive investment destination. The country has a diversified economy which offers ample opportunities for backward and forward linkages across different sectors that include tourism, mining, agriculture, education, transport and infrastructure development, manufacturing, information, communication and technology. There are plenty of opportunities for value addition and beneficiation, as most agricultural and mining sector products are exported in their raw form. The top export earners are gold, flue-cured tobacco, and platinum. Zimbabwe has a tropical climate with many local variations. Tropical low temperatures are experienced from April to July. It is warm to hot from August to October. The rainy season begins in November and ends in March. The country is mostly savanna, although the moist and mountainous Eastern Highlands support areas of tropical, evergreen and hardwood forests. The country's terrain and climate supports a rich biodiversity that comprises approximately 350 mammal species, including the Big Five. The new constitution recognizes 16 official languages in the country, including sign language. Shona is the main language, spoken by 70% of the population, followed by Ndebele with 20%. English is the country's bridge language and is used as the standard communicator in almost every field, including government, business, schools, and signage. Agriculture is the backbone of Zimbabwe's economy. The country's staple food is maize, whose ground form of sadza or istwala is the main starch of a standard meal. Zimbabwe boasts 5 World Heritage Sites. scenic landscapes, and wildlife, all ripe for exploitation in tourism and trade industry. Within all these industries lie several untapped opportunities thanks to Zimbabwe's vast natural and cultural resources and their untapped potential. Come to Zimbabwe. Invest in potential. Invest in the future. Invest in reality.
First off, it's so great to have you here on the show. We have a lot of questions to ask you. We're very interested to know a little more about Zimbabwe, and I think you're the perfect person to be asking.
Okay, well, Zimbabwe is a country located in Southern Africa, we would characterize ourselves as a country that is at the heart of Southern Africa. We share a number of borders with countries like Zambia, Mozambique, South Africa. We're a landlocked country, but nonetheless, we are connected to other Southern African countries through extensive networks of roads and railway systems, and also airports. We see ourselves as being the human capital hub. I think our greatest asset as a country is our people. We would want to say that it's a country of just over 16 million smiles. We have a country which is fairly youthful because we have a youthful population. And it's a country which is at peace with itself. It's a country which is rich in biodiversity. And our weather, I think, is one of the best. It's one of the best places in terms of weather. We can grow crops from very temperate crops like apples and apricots, strawberries, to much more tropical. You know, we have sugar, tobacco, and other products, cotton. Our cotton is highly rated. And then, of course, we have a huge mining sector with over 60 precious minerals, still discovering those minerals. We are a country with a history. And for us, being at Expo is very exciting because we are talking about connecting minds. And one of the things that we tried to do is connecting with our past and how our past informs our future. And as you know, Zimbabwe is named after a heritage site, the great Munu-Mutapa Empire of the 14th century, where evidence shows that we were trading with others. So we were already connecting with other countries way back. So it's a tradition. And we believe that going forward, our development will depend on sharing ideas and connecting with others. So we are a country that is really ready for Expo because this provided us with a platform. When the world had shut down, we use this platform as a platform for engaging, learning new ideas, you know, because the global community has got common challenges. And we think that some of the solutions come through sharing ideas and perspectives with others. So in a nutshell, that is quite a bit about my country. And, you know, perhaps you'd want to ask other questions.
Yes. So can you tell me, as the Commissioner General of Zimbabwe at Expo 2020, what is your opinion on the footfall and the interest towards the pavilion? Any numbers that you will be able to share with us in particular?
Yes, I think there's been, in spite of the challenges that, and I really need to commend the forward-thinking, you know, vision of the UAE government and also the organizers. That at a time when you know, the world is shut down, that they managed to put up this this showcase. And we were somewhat skeptical at the beginning that we would reach the numbers. And lo and behold, we reached the 10 million mark just a few weeks ago. And to the pavilion, we have recorded about 173,000 people coming through the pavilion. And in one day, I think during the 50th anniversary of the UAE, we had about 30,000 going through the pavilion. And of course, the passport, some people are just looking for having their passport stamped. Then there's others who genuinely come through the pavilion wanting to see what is happening in the pavilion. So I think in spite of the challenges, Expo has provided an opportunity where other places in the world have closed. I think this was an excellent opportunity for people to connect, because the world really needs to connect all the time. We have global challenges which we must face, address globally, and I think this was an incredible platform.
Correct, definitely. So over the course of 2020, what would be your pitch for someone who's considering a visit to this greatest show in the world and to the Zimbabwe pavilion in particular? What is your
I think I think in a nutshell, 192 countries. I mean, visiting 192 countries is perhaps one of the most efficient ways of visiting countries. Because very rarely do you get an opportunity as an individual to visit 192 countries and hear them share their stories. And to the Zimbabwe Pavilion in particular, I think that we provide a unique experience. The pavilion was designed by young students, and we have tried to appeal to the five senses. So you hear birds singing, you will hear animal sounds, because we are home also to the Big Five, and you will see visually what Zimbabwe, a taste of what Zimbabwe is like, and then occasionally you hear drum beats, you'll hear people play the bira music. So we have tried very much in an age which is very much driven by ICT, also to appeal to the senses, to have portals where people can go through virtual journeys, but at the same time be able to touch the instruments, the traditional instruments that people used, the games that people played, so that in fact you have a total experience. So yes, I would definitely encourage people to come to the Zimbabwean pavilion, and you may be fortunate enough to come by and see some of our exhibitors play our traditional instruments and singing and dancing. So joining in.
Yes, looking forward to that.
Yes.
So the tagline of your particular pavilion is Zimbabwe, the land of great opportunity. So can you elaborate a little more about this?
Well, we believe that as a country that envisions growth, because we have a vision, a strategy for Vision 2030, which is about growth. And we have incredible opportunities in various sectors, whether it be agriculture, whether it be infrastructure, ICT, tourism. And we believe that one of our greatest assets in terms of opportunities is that we have incredible human capital. We have universities and tertiary institutions that are training young people. And we even find some young people who are working here in the hospitality sector, in the financial services sector, here in the UAE. So we believe that whilst we have a great biodiversity, incredible minerals that need to be exploited, and also value added, we believe that there are incredible opportunities. While some may see them as challenges, we see them as opportunities for investors to come and help us grow. So yes, we are a land of great opportunity because there are so many untapped opportunities that are available, and we have a youthful population. We have a reputation for hardworking, a spirit of resilience. So yes, we believe that the tagline of the land of great opportunity was well chosen because we looked at the areas that we thought were best are suited to advertise the brand of the country.
Yeah.
Yes.
So can you tell more about these investment opportunities for those interested and how they could probably get in touch for further inquiries?
Yes, we have had quite a few inquiries, largely in the agricultural sector, because we do have a fairly vibrant horticultural sector. We have ZIDA, the Zimbabwe Investment Center, and we are providing an opportunity for people to go online and share their interests, whether it be in ICT, whether it be in logistics, whether it be in mining. And ZIDA is the the gateway to the investment opportunities in the country, because it groups a number of institutions in the country, so that it's a one-stop shop. It makes it easier for the investor to invest in the country, and we are providing opportunities through ZIDA in order to make the journey a much simpler one.
Correct. Okay, that's great. So can you give me more details about this platform so that we can probably enter it here over the course of the
let me say that the platform, let me give you the details about the platform. It's www.zimbabwepavilion.com. So if you send a message to www.zimbabwepavilion, all in one word, zimbabwepavilion.com, we will then forward the inquiry to ZIDA so that they can deal with your inquiry.
Okay, that's nice. So another thing, so investment is one thing, but I think visiting the store also drive a lot of tourists to come in. So can you tell me, as a tourist, what are the unique opportunities and the unique experiences that one could experience in Zimbabwe?
I think one of the unique experiences that one can find in Zimbabwe is, first of all, the natural parks. I mean, this is seeing animals in their natural environment. We have a number of natural parks where you can find the Big Five, and people can visit animals in their natural environment. The weather itself is just incredible. I mean, we have incredible environment. The savannah, the vastness of the savannah, the mountains in the Eastern Highlands, the lakes, go fishing. And for those who are bird watchers, we have incredible birds in Zimbabwe. And if you come through the rainy season, go mushroom picking in the indigenous forests. So there is a lot for people to see. For those who are interested in history, as I said, Zimbabwe is named after a 14th century civilization which spread all over Southern Africa. So we have a rich culture. And for the artists, Zimbabwe is renowned for its art and crafts. And our mascot for the pavilion is Boris the elephant, and we had some women in Zimbabwe to knit Boris the elephant, and here the elephant is carrying its little baby. There's actually a Boris the elephant found at Mana Pools, and when you come to the Zimbabwe pavilion, you'll see a huge replica of what an elephant, a smaller version of the elephant looks like. So there's a lot that one can see. Victoria Falls, bungee jumping at Victoria Falls. And here we had one of your ministers, the foreign minister, who was telling us about his experience of bungee jumping from the Victoria Falls. I commended him for his courage, but many people have done it. So, there are thrills, and for those who want a more quieter experience, I think bird watching and also just fishing and resting and watching animal in their natural environment is a place to be. And of course, the food itself is very fresh. We have organic products that we promote in Zimbabwe, and I think you'll find that our meat tastes somewhat different, I believe. because of the way in which we grow our crops. So there's a variety of things for all ages to see in Zimbabwe.
Okay, that's nice. So I love the videos online. I saw the Zimbabwe Pavilion social media pages, and you had like lively, very talented performers. Can you tell me a little more about, because you kept saying that human resource is what is really strong in Zimbabwe. So can you tell me a little more about the people in Zimbabwe? It just looks so lively and so nice to see all that.
Well, you know, what we did consciously was that, first of all, in terms of highlighting, we said, let's not just talk, we need to walk the talk. When we talk about the greatest asset we have is our human capital. First of all, the design of our pavilion was done by young students who are aspiring architects, designers, and so on. And then the videos and the materials, the content itself, was done by young filmmakers, videographers, and filmmakers, and people, generally young people in Zimbabwe. And then, of course, we used a lot of the music as background music that is all found in Zimbabwe. And so we really tried to walk the talk in terms of showcasing our human capital, because we said it's not sufficient to talk about having an incredible human capital. We also have to showcase the human capital in the quality of videos, the quality, the way in which we present material. And I think young people have got a unique way of seeing our reality. And so they brought a certain vibrancy to the material that we are showcasing.
Okay, that's wonderful. I think that really comes through in the videos that I've seen. It definitely comes through.
Okay, yeah. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yeah. So can you give me an example of the different retail products that one could purchase at Expo 2020, your Zimbabwe pavilion?
Well, we've got, we try to promote the small and medium scale industry, and also some of our better known brands. I think with respect to the handicraft and arts, we actually have currently an art exhibition that is going on of young artists that is going on outside the pavilion. So we have stone sculpture, we have painters, we also have basketry. We also have a fairly vibrant movement of young people who are working in recycled material. So we have metal objects, and we also have basketry that is made from recycled material, whether it's cloth or other materials. So we are using all the materials that are available so that we showcase the various talents. And then, of course, with regards to the more well-known brands, we're showcasing our teas, some of our drinks, some of our crisps, our biscuits, and some of our grains. So there is quite a variety to see. And I think some of our embroidered products and our basket work and our art is doing extremely well. So yes, and of course some of the gold items, because Zimbabwe is a fairly large gold sector, and we're showcasing just a few items that are made in Zimbabwe, gold chains, and also items made in copper. We've got an interesting waterfall made from copper and brass, which people are admiring. So, and we have a chess set made from, copperware and brass. So there are a number of different items that one can see at this Zimbabwean pavilion.
Okay. So can you tell me what has been your biggest achievement so far through the Zimbabwe pavilion over the course of Expo 2020?
I think one of the biggest achievements is getting people to see us in a somewhat different light, that we are a young population, that we have a vibrant arts, that we are a place that people need to come and see, that we have incredible music, and that also that Zimbabweans generally, I think when you come through our pavilion, we say we are a country of 1,000 smiles, and I think they see that from our exhibitors. They see that we're friendly people. I think I would boast and say that in Southern Africa, we have possibly one of the friendliest people. So you will come through our pavilion and find that our people will engage you, will laugh with you, will make jokes with you, will dance with you, and will share their experiences, and also invite you to various places to see in Zimbabwe.
So the Expo has been all about reinventing yourself.
Yes, it is really. It is really, because the last number of years we've had some negative publicity about the country, which focused on our land reform program. And we are saying that behind that narrative is a people that seeks to grow, that seeks to connect with others. Yes, we have had challenges in the past, but we're dealing with those challenges. And we have a vibrant population. We are looking at growth in various sectors, and we want to connect with others. And we have a story to share. We have a story of resilience, a story of incredible human capital, and we want people to come and understand that there are various facets to the country that they need to come and share and experience.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Can you tell me a little about the vision and expectation from the Zimbabwe stall that you have for the remainder of the duration of Expo 2020?
Well, we still have our National Day, our Honor Day on the 14th of March. So we're busy preparing for that. We have a number of events that are taking place. As I informed you just now, we have an art exhibition, which is not taking place within the Expo village, but outside, but nonetheless is connected to us. We also have a trade and investment conference that is coming up. We have a number of ministers that are attending conferences. Currently, we have a Minister of Transport that was invited to attend an international conference here at Expo. We also have Minister of Agriculture who's coming to showcase the opportunities in the agricultural sector. And then, of course, in early March, we will have the tourist sector that is going to come and showcase the tourism opportunities that are available, both in terms of places they can visit, and also partnership, opportunities for people here in the UAE to partner with business people in Zimbabwe, because we want to increase the number of people that come from this region to our part of the world. So there are a number of events that we're looking forward to putting together. And so it's going to be an extremely busy time for us. And of course, I think one of the challenges of Expo is competing with everybody else, because everybody else wants the attention on what they're doing. But we hope that we can excite people to come to our events.
Okay, that's wonderful. Is there anything that I may have missed out that you want to add as part of the interview?
Well, I think, what I've welcomed here is the opportunity to share our story. Particularly the media has been extremely helpful, including yourselves. Coming here is one thing, but being given a platform to share our story and our narrative really enhances our experience here, so that it allows us to reach a wider audience. And I really want to thank you and your colleagues in the media fraternity for providing us with this experience. So that in fact we enhance the opportunity for people in the region to learn a little bit more about a country called Zimbabwe. So those are my final words. I really want to share my gratitude to the fact that I've been provided with a platform on behalf of my own country for sharing our experiences, and hopefully we will excite people to find out a little bit more about the country.
Yes, you've definitely excited me. You've done that really well. I'm looking forward to come visit the pavilion and hopefully the country also.
Please come. You'll be met with 1,000 smiles.
Have a great day.
Thank you very much. Thank you.